welcome along to AMP Next Gen with me, Richard Conway. We're on week 3, diary entry number 3. A big thanks to our 3 Next Gen athletes, Danny, Harry and Jerry, for submitting this week's audio diaries. They all seem to be happy and have had a good week. So I hope you enjoy this instalment. That's coming up. Just a quick plug before we hear their audios. We've been putting some videos on our YouTube channel, which is AmpGB, of the guys doing their training. And as Harry's doing a vlog on his Instagram post, we've been using some of the videos that he's used there. And we've also been going down on a Saturday morning to the WBC track session where Jerry does his pace work and his speed sessions. And we've been filming him, not very long, just some shorts for YouTube. And they've been going all right, actually, been going down quite well. So if you're interested in seeing actually what they're doing as well as hearing, head over to our YouTube channel, AmpGB, and have a look. Actually, one of the videos went ballistic of Jerry on the track. It went and hit about 2,500 views. I'm not sure what happened there, but yeah, it was quite popular. I tried to have a look at the statistics to find out what the relationship was and why it went and got so many views as it did, but couldn't really work it out. So, but yeah, follow the guys, follow our YouTube channel, and subscribe. And if you'd like to leave some comments of encouragement, that would be really cool. So let's get into it. Let's hear what they've got to say this week, and we'll see you on the other side.
Hi Rich, it's Jerry, just checking in for week 3. The training this week has been Monday. I managed to get back into the gym, and this time I did an hour on the watt bike from a brick session, followed by 5k on the treadmill. Slightly less watts on the bike, but worked hard. And then the 5k was quicker than I did the previous week, so I was pleased I got the timing on the gym there. Tuesday I had a rest day, and I wasn't planning to have a rest day. It was just because work was a bit busy. Got home late and decided I really couldn't be bothered. So I thought, well, I'll just switch the week around a little bit. Wednesday, I managed to do the 10k, feeling good, didn't push it too much, straightforward, happy with that. It was a windy day, but it didn't really matter, felt good, no issues whatsoever. And then Thursday, I had a dentist appointment to sort my teeth out, because that's been causing me issues in the background. So I had a tooth out, and I felt rough. So I didn't do anything on Thursday. And then Friday, jumped onto the turbo in the garage, and I was planning to do an hour with a group ride with Jax at 3.3 watts per kilogram. I got to 20k, about 30 minutes or so, and I was just not feeling great. So I sort of came out of that and then just jumped on with another group just to spin for 30 minutes, nice and easy. Saturday morning was track session. Nice to see you again there. Thanks for your support. So feeling good on the track around there. It was slightly longer distances, which was great. And then Sunday, today, I've just been out. The weather's been good, so just managed to get out and bike and done some hills. So obviously living in the Wolds, it's great to have on your doorstep. I made up a little route and did a couple of 1,000 feet, doing some hills. Which is really good, apart from the wind, because the wind is really annoying me at the moment. Probably the same for everybody else. So in terms of lows and highs, it's been an interesting week. It's not been how I wanted it to go. However, having my tooth out, not feeling great, I'm actually overall got to be pleased with it, because when I look back at what I've done, I still managed to get most things in. And I'm feeling better now, albeit it's Sunday, than I was earlier on in the week. So the high for this week really has got to be my ride out. It's so nice to jump on the bike again, get the feel of the bike, get out on the roads. Yes, I put lots of hills in there, and there's some steep little sections on the hills around here. And with the wind, it was a challenging ride, but it was so nice. The sun was out. It was so nice to get out, get the feel of the bike. And I think that's really good, really, getting in preparation as the race is only, a few weeks away now. So making sure that's all working great and I'm feeling comfortable. In terms of nutrition, that's been going really well. Making the smoothies. I haven't blown up the machine yet that we're using to make the smoothies, but I'm just working on that. I'm working on making sure I'm eating enough at lunchtime. The pasta, the chicken, and the tuna and everything that I want to. So that's going really well. I think that's making a difference. So all in all, good week. Really, when I look back at it, got to take the positives. I'm looking forward to next week. So next week, I'm working from home, so that'll give me a better opportunity to make sure my sessions are completed. So hopefully, fingers crossed, all be good. Thanks. Speak to you soon. Bye.
Hi, Richard. My third week report is been very good so far. Currently, I'm in my Spanish town in south of Spain. We had a wonderful weather all the week around, with 26 degrees every single day. So actually like proper summer for us. I'm very happy with my training. I did 3 runs, as I normally try to, or speed the tempo and a steady long one. I managed to get in a pool 3 times this week too. I did a couple of bike rides, with one of them very stupid elevation, as the hills here are absolutely crazy. They're insane, really insane. I missed one of the brick session on Friday. I don't know what happened on Thursday. I woke up in the middle of the night. I couldn't sleep for 3 hours, and the next day I just felt like extremely flat. And I took a decision not to push myself and go for the brick session. Very disappointed because the weather was amazing, and I really, really felt good up until then. But sometimes life is the way it is. And I just have to accept it. I did lots of walks, and again, when I talk about walks, like the elevation is like probably 1500s over 10 kilometers, so I will consider that part of the training too. Other than that, no much. I'm planning and starting from tomorrow to do some weightlifting and strength conditioning to add to the training, and that's it from me. The running is coming really nicely. I'm really happy with it. So about my swimming, but obviously being a duathlon, it doesn't matter just because I'm talking about the swim, because I'm doing a long swim. I'm going to swim Coniston in June, so I have to keep that up too. And yeah, that's it from the minute. As I say, I'm still enjoying the nice weather, and I'm going to try to get as much training as I can. Thank you very much, and talk with you next week. Bye-bye.
Hi Rich and AMP listeners. So this week I had a bit of an easier week. My coach went for more of a rest week, but it was like a reduced volume week. So it started off as a rest day, as per usual. I was chilled, had cubs, and then on Tuesday I had a turbo session again. It was a low cadence session, which I really did not like, because I'm quite a moderate to high cadence person, and even when it's a gear that is normally quite easy when you're just revving it out, it felt really weird, and it felt harder than it normally is. So that was interesting. I managed to do 17k for that session. Then on Wednesday I had a track session at school, which I sent some of the footage to Rich, so you can see that on the Instagram account. It was a pyramid session, so it started off as 3 laps warm up, and then the last lap it was I did it wrong then. It was meant to be sprint the bends, jog the straights. I jogged the bends, sprinted the straights. And then it was a 1k, then an 800, then a 600, then a 400, then an 800, then a 1k with 200 meters recovery, between each, and then 400 cool down. That felt quite good. It was nice to be hitting that 5k pace for around 5k. So that was good. Then on Thursday I had another rest day even. So I just took it easy again, chilled out. Actually I had the sports awards at school, which was quite good, which I just helped out at. And then on Friday I had an easy run. I decided to do the first week of couch to 10k for it, just because I knew that I'd be taking it nice and easy. I managed to do 6.2, basically 6k in about 42 minutes. So that felt quite good. And then on Saturday, I went for a ride with Canterbury Bike Club, which was good. I joined in with the CBC Orange group, which is like the intermediate group, for the first time. So that was definitely interesting, because I'm normally with Yellow, which is the group that I used to ride with. I used to be out at the front, like up the hills, but since going to the higher up group, it's weird being back at the back and getting dropped on the hills, so that'll be something that I'll have to work on. And midway through that, near the end, once the hills started kicking in, I started getting a couple of niggles in my quad and my knee, so I'll get my physio to check that out on Tuesday. But overall, that was about 65k, so that's quite good. And then I had a swim session with the Active Life Tri Club at Herons, which started off with a bit of hypoxia, which I actually quite enjoy, which is strange. And then it was a mostly pool-based session, so it was pyramids again, and also like a lot of drills, but using a pool boy. So yeah, that sums up my week pretty well. Felt like a pretty solid week of training, even if it was like a deload week. Next week, that'll be fun. I've got my first brick session of the year, so it'll be good to see how that goes. And yeah, hope you are enjoying this little snippet of my life. See you in the next one.
Well, thank you once again for sending your audios in. It really is nice to hear how it's going. Danny, sounds like you've had a solid week. Really jealous of the temperatures that you're having. 26 degrees, wow. And from the photographs that you've posted on Instagram, it just does look absolutely stunning where you're at. So enjoy, and hope your training keeps going in the direction that it is at the moment. And it was nice to hear from both Danny and Jerry that they've actually been more flexible in the training, both of them taking sessions out when they actually didn't feel like doing them. Listening to your body, that's what it's all about. When you feel tired or you don't feel like it for, I don't know, there might not even be a reason, you just don't feel like it. Well, you're best off probably not doing it. So well done for, like I said, listening to your body. And flexibility is the key, isn't it? Changing stuff around. You might have one thing scheduled, but when you're busy at work or whatever, and you've had a busy day, then you might not feel like coming back in and training and jumping on the turbo and for an hour or a couple of hours. So you might want to put that in somewhere else, and that's exactly what Jerry said he did. So yeah. And I was talking to him at the track on Saturday, and he said he hadn't really had a good week. One thing and another, toothache, and just not feeling it. But then listened to him on reflection of doing the audio diary, which is the beauty of doing this. You can actually sit back and reflect on, actually, it wasn't a bad week at all. He'd had, considering he'd had a tooth out and he'd put his body under stress from that, he's had quite a good week. So that's pretty cool. And one other thing is that wind makes you stronger, Jerry. Wind, as I usually say to Mrs. C, wind is our friend. Having said that, I haven't been outside for a few weeks myself, so Harry had a deload week, but still had lots going on. Nice to see his progression in his cycling club, riding in a faster and stronger group. It's going to bring him on, make him faster and stronger. And he's got a physio. Something I could take a leaf out of Harry's book there, get a physio. Mrs. C's always said that I should have one. But yeah, nice to see that he's took that on board and he's got one and sort his niggles out, like he was saying. So, yeah, so a good solid week. I'd buy everybody. Thank you once again, guys. And that's about it for now, this episode. Look forward to hearing what's gone on in the coming week. Hopefully they keep going in the right direction. And if you're enjoying this podcast and the guys' journeys, please subscribe wherever you listen to and give us some feedback and comments if you wish. We're on social media. We're on Instagram at amp_1967. We're on Facebook at ampgb. We're on X at agegroupmultisportpodcast. And our own YouTube channel, as was mentioned earlier in the show, is ampgb. So you can subscribe to all those and get involved and give the guys some love and some support, and that would be cool. So thank you once again for taking your time out to listen, and we shall see you next time with another episode and another weekly diary. And don't forget, stay safe, keep training, and love the process.